watching the Nth Degree TV, the place to be to take your career from stuck to unstoppable. This week, I'm going to do something just a little different than usual. I know that I normally produce videos that have 5 steps to achieve X, or 4 things every dream job has, or how to finally get over that anxiety you feel about leaving a job you hate. And that's all well and good. But this week, I wanted to bring you a PSA, public service announcement for all of you Gen Zers out there, that I realized we really all need from time to time, but was highlighted to me especially just this very week. You see, this video is coming to you during a week that is sandwiched between back-to-back wedding weekends for me. And these aren't just any 2 weddings. Both of these weddings feature a bride who I went to college with, played softball with, graduated with, and who is also marrying a guy who went to college and graduated with us. Honestly, I'll be excited if I survive the booze-induced crying over the glory days of undergrad university, but that's neither here nor there. Now, in order for you to know the impact that these weddings could have on me and what all of this means for you, you'll just need a little bit more detail. I started college in the fall of 2006 and was recruited to play softball there. And starting college on the team with me were 6 other girls, which was quite a large class for a baseball or a softball team. So naturally, the 7 of us became pretty close friends. Over the years, and even since college, we've ebbed and flowed as to who were the closest and who hadn't spoken in a while, but regardless of that, we've all been there to support each other through the good times and the bad. While we were in college, we all got to know each other pretty well. Because of my upbringing and my faith, everyone on the team thought I had a pretty good chance at being the first to get married after college. Fast forward to now, and of the 7 of us, 2 are married and have toddlers, 1 is married with no kids, these other 2 are having weddings on back-to-back weekends, and the last one, besides me, is dating the man who I'm convinced that she will marry once he finishes law school and they actually live in the same place. That, my friends, leaves moi. Single, ready to mingle, definitely not married.
This is your husband?
Oh no, I don't know him. I'm single.
I was so distraught when I was single.
And I'm fine being by myself.
Oh, Becca.
Now, I'm sharing this with you not to solicit pity and certainly not to solicit dates, but I am sharing this with you because in one form or another, we all feel behind in our lives. We look at what our friends have, whether that's passion for a cause or a job they love or a life partner that they're committed to, and we worry that we're behind. And maybe we're never gonna catch up. And worst of all, we worry that if we really wanted to, say, find work that we love, that we'd have to start all over and begin life again from scratch, leaving us even further behind than when we started. It's the same mentality that keeps us in crappy relationships, crappy jobs, and crappy living situations. It's the idea that stopping the train we're on now and hopping onto a new one will somehow bring our lives to a screeching halt, or better yet, take us all the way back to the beginning of the track. Now, in some ways, this mentality is inevitable, especially for you overachiever perfectionist types. There's an innate competitiveness that's gotten you this far in life, and it just has a tough time shutting off, especially when we're comparing our lives to the people around us. I remember thinking this exact thing when I was ready to leave my job at 25. I was haunted by the idea of having to start over, which would put me even further behind where I perceived all my peers to be and where I thought I should be. And it was the exact same temptation I felt creep over me again when I received these 2 wedding invitations a few months ago. So today, I just want to tell you one important thing in case no one has ever told you this before. You are not behind. You are not behind. In fact, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And I'll do you one better, that anxiety that you feel while you're comparing yourself and your life's progress with that of others is the exact reason that you are stuck. Because anxiety compresses our mind's ability to see possibility and positivity. So the more you focus on what you don't have, the more likely you are not to get it. #science fact. But in all seriousness, please know this, you are not behind. Everything in life happens at a different pace and a different speed for every person. Just as there's no one way to live a perfect life, there's no one timeline that dictates where you should be and when you should be there. You are on your perfect timeline, exactly where your life has prepared you to be. So look around, take stock, and figure out where you want to go next, and start doing the work you need to do to get there. And I can promise you one thing, part of that work is not comparing yourself to other people. Part of that work is figuring out what success looks like to you, owning and accepting where you are right now. And if that's not acceptable to you, taking the action you need to move your life forward. So that's it. That's what we have for today, a chance to look at our lives a little more gently, love ourselves for how far we've been able to come so far, and make plans and take action towards our desired future. I hope you use this video to alleviate some of those fears of being behind and realize that you are exactly where you need to be to get where you want to go. So now I want to hear from you because this is a tough topic. Where in your life are you tempted to feel behind? And what can you do to work towards a future you want instead of worry about what you don't have? I would love to hear about this, especially as it pertains to your career, so please leave a comment below this video. Also, you can get the discussion going on our sweet little space on the World Wide Web, TracyTimm.com, so get on over there and leave a comment to get those creative juices flowing. Now, while you're there, make sure that you hop on our email list where you can receive our free guide that's all about knowing when it's the right time to quit a job that you don't like. There you'll find the 8 essential questions to ask yourself to find out if it's time to finally take the leap and start doing something that you really love to do. Did you like this video? I hope so. I enjoyed it myself. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some other videos that you might find helpful. That's all we have for today, so please remember, now is your time. You are not behind. With a little bit of work and a little bit of help, I promise that we can take your career from stuck to unstoppable together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Nth Degree TV. And starting college on the team with, sorry, let's start that over. Just can't tell my own story. Fast forward to now, and there are 5 of us. Shiza. Sorry. It's Grandpa Fist.